JIC Language Center, where teachers not only teach from the book, but also from the heart. By the way, I am Teacher Rose. For today's video, we will tackle about adjectives. In this lesson, we will examine irregular adjectives by looking at some example of both normal and irregular adjectives in regular comparative and superlative form. So, we have two types of adjectives. First, we have irregular adjectives and regular adjectives. Irregular adjectives use different words instead of adding er, est, or more to create comparative and superlative form. So we have here an example. So try to determine which are the words irregular adjectives and regular adjectives. Very good. For our regular adjectives, we have tall, taller, and tallest. In comparative, we will just add er to make it taller. And in superlative, we will just est to make it tallest. However, in irregular adjectives, we have for good, better, and best. Of course, we cannot say good, gooder, or goodest. Instead of that, we use better for our comparative and best for our superlative. That's for our irregular adjectives. So irregular comparatives do not follow normal rules. As I mentioned a while ago, that it won't change. So what is irregular comparatives? So irregular comparatives is a middle of degree of comparison. So we have here a set of examples. It is a set of houses here. So the first one is big and bigger. And the other one, we have small and smaller. And for irregular superlatives, do not follow normal rules also. So for our example, but by the way, what is irregular superlatives? Yes, irregular superlatives is the highest quality or degree. Again, irregular superlatives is the highest quality or degree. So we have an example here. So we have here in the picture, so we have Tom, Peter, and Bob. So among the three, Bob is the strongest among of them. Why? Because as you can see, Bob can carry the log. So we have some example here. So we have bad, worse, and worst. So in our pictures, we have, oh, by the way, what's that? Yes, it is a fruit. But what kind of fruit it is? Yeah, it is a grapes. But try to observe what's the differences between the three of them. Yes, the first one, oh yeah, it's a bad grapes, or it's a bad drawing of a grape. How about the second drawing? Yeah, it's worse than the first drawing. And the third drawing is worse than the first and the second drawing. As you can observe, we cannot identify if it is really a grapes. Alright? So we have here some example of sentences of these words. First, we have but. Take note that you will just read the sentence. I will just read the sentences twice and you will repeat after me. Am I understood? That's great. Okay, so let's getting on. He is a bad person for not helping the old man. One more. He is a bad person for not helping the old man. Next one. I had just a bad dream. Again. I had just a bad dream. Okay, next. Missy has a bad cold. One more. Missy has a bad cold. And for next word, we have worse. Okay, in first sentence of this word, we have John is worse than him because he never left a finger to accommodate them. One more. John is worse than him because he never left a finger to accommodate them. Okay, next. He is a bad enough, but his brother is worse. One more time. He is bad enough, but his brother is worse. The food is worse now than it was yesterday. One more time. The food is worse now than it was yesterday. And for the next word, we have worst. Okay, for these words, we have another set of sentences. So again, please read or please repeat after me. Okay? Even if worst comes to worst, I've got enough money to last a lifetime. One more. Even if worst comes to worst, I've got enough money to last a lifetime. One more thing. Okay. Even if worst comes to worst, I've got enough money to last a lifetime. Mark is the worst of them all, for he never gives a second to even see the situation. One more. Mark is the worst of them all, for he never gives a second even see the situation. The patient is worse today than he was yesterday. One more. The patient is worse today than he was yesterday. And for the next set of words or example words, we have far, farther, and farthest. Okay, for this picture, as you can see, the boy is running. So, of course, we're talking about the distance. Okay, so far, farther, and farthest, as you can see. Okay, for the sentences, we have, they have a camp not far away. Again, they have a camp not far away. Next, Mindy has come this far, and nothing is going to stop her now. One more. Mindy has come this far, and nothing is going to stop her now. Good. How far do you think we have traveled? Again, how far do you think we have traveled? And for the farther, so we also prepare another set of sentences for you. Okay, first, he could see a small boat on the farther shore. One more. He could see a small boat on a farther shore. Okay, next. How much farther are we going? Again, How much farther are we going? Next, I found the rock farther along the beach. One more. I found the rock farther along the beach. And for the farthest, we also have another sentences here. She took a seat farthest away from the door. One more. She took a seat farthest away from the door. Okay, next. We had a contest to see who could hit a golf ball the farthest. Another. We had a contest to see who could hit a golf ball the farthest. Great! This plan goes farthest toward achieving our goal. One more. This plan goes farthest toward achieving our goal. One more time. This plan goes farthest toward achieving our goal. Okay, for the next set of words, we have good, better, and best. Okay, so try to check in our pictures here. So we have 3 players here. So in each players, they have each rank. So the first one, the third player is good, and the second player is better. And the first player is the best. Of course, he was the winner. Among the 3 players, rank 1 or number 1 is the best among of them, or among of these 3 players. Okay, so we also have sentences here of these words. First, we have, you have given me a good advice. One more, you have given me a good advice. Very good. The show was not good. The show was not good. Jenny is good at imitating him. Again, Jenny is good at imitating him. And for this word better, so another set of sentences here. Her second dress is better than her first one. One more. Her second dress is better than her first one. Okay. Missy is a better player than I am. One more. Missy is a better player than I am. Okay. I told him to take better care of himself. Again, I told him to take better care of himself. Excellent. For that, we have another word which is best. So in this sentence here, we also have another set of sentences. First, you're the best man for this task. One more, you're the best man for this task. Okay, that was the best moment of my life. Again, that was the best moment in my life. He is the best player of all time. Again, he is the best player of all time. Okay, so we have another set of words. So we have little, less, and least. So we have here a little bit of money and less, or he has less than me. Again, he has less money than me. Okay. Next, she has less amount of money. One more. I have a little bit of money. Again, that's good. Okay, next. He has less money than me. Excellent. Last one. She has the less amount of money. One more. She has the less amount of money. That's good. Okay, so for that, we can proceed to our sentences here. Okay, I want a little of that drink. One more. I want a little of that drink. Okay, maybe you're having a little water gain, but you look great. One more. Maybe you are having a little water gain, but you look great. Okay, they had little money to spend. One more time. They had little money to spend. Okay, for our words here, less. So first, this model consumes less fuel. One more, this model consumes less fuel. Okay, second class post arrived less quickly than first class. One more time. Second class post arrives less quickly than first class. Excellent. It costs less to go by bus than by train. One more time. It costs less to go by bus than by train. Okay, for the word less, so we have here sentences also. First, Rosalind seems to be less worried about their move. One more. Rosalind seems to be worried about their move. Okay, the less environmentally also, again, the less environmentally damaging power source is also the most expensive. Again, the less environmentally damaging power source is also the most expensive. Okay, the machines that work less efficiently were replaced. One more time. The machines that work less efficiently were replaced. Okay, for another word, so we have old, elder, and eldest. Okay, take note for this word old and elder and eldest. So old, we can use this word in people or also in things. But for the elder and for the eldest are served for people only. Take note with that. Okay, for the old sentences here, the old man lives there with his dog. Again, the old man lives there with his dog. Alright, they have a cuddly old dog in the country. One more. They have a cuddly old dog in the country. She got very depressed in her old age. One more. She got very depressed in her old age. Okay, for this word, elder, so you should listen to your elders. Again, you should listen for your elders, or you should listen to your elders. That's good. Okay, next, Jenny is my elder by 5 years. Again, Jenny is my elder by 5 years. Okay, next, you should ask advice from the village elders. One more time, you should ask advice from the village elders. And for the eldest, okay, first sentence we have here, Jason is my eldest brother. One more, Jason is my eldest brother. Excellent. Okay, next. When the queen dies, her eldest son will succeed to the throne. Again, when the queen dies, her eldest son will succeed to the throne. Okay, next. Mark brought along her eldest son. One more. Mark brought along her eldest son. Okay, that's all for our sentences. And this one, we have another words here. So, many, more, and most. Okay, so as you can see in our pictures here, okay, first, yes. So first we have the balloons and the jar of water and the cubes. Okay, so you can identify obviously which are the many and the most, or in the more and the most. Am I understood? Very good. Okay, for the many, we have here, many people bought a ticket for the concert. Again, many people bought tickets for the concert. Okay, next. Rachel has so many friends that I couldn't invite them all. One more. Rachel has so many friends that I couldn't invite them all. Very good. Okay, next. How many years have you worked here? Again, how many years have you worked here? Okay, that's great. And we now proceed to these words more. Okay? First, you need to listen more and talk less. One more. You need to listen more and talk less. Exactly. There were no more seats on the bus, so we had to stand. One more. There were no more seats on the bus, so we had to stand. Bravo! Next, Ocean's Park was more fun than I expected. One more time. Ocean's Park was more fun than I expected. Good. So now let's move on to most. Okay, for these words, so we have sentences also. So first is, which of you earns the most money? One more. Which of you earns the most money? Very good. The next, the kids love the circus and most of all the clowns. Again, The kids love the circus and most of all, the clowns. Okay, next. Joanne is the most intelligent person that I know. One more. Joanne is the most intelligent person I know. Okay, so that's all for today for our topic, which is irregular, su- irregular adjectives and superlatives. Thank you for watching. Once again, this is Teacher Rose from Cebu JIC Language Center. Bye-bye!